What's going on, guys? And today we're diving deep into the science of shredding fat and getting lean smartly. Let's be real, summer's coming, and while we're all about those healthy habits year-round, who doesn't want to look and feel their best when it's time to shed those layers? But forget crash diets and endless cardio. We're talking evidence-based strategies to torch fat, preserve those hard-earned gains, and most importantly, do it sustainably. We're gonna break down the essentials of fat loss, bust some myths, and give you actionable steps to transform your physique. So, if you're ready to sculpt that lean, head-turning physique, buckle up, smash that like button, and let's get started. Alright, let's break down the fundamentals of fat loss. Understanding these basics can set you on the right path to achieving your fitness goals. The first principle, and you've probably heard this before, is the concept of an energy deficit, also known as a calorie deficit. This is the cornerstone of fat loss. Essentially, you need to consume fewer calories than your body burns to start tapping into those fat stores. This means being mindful of what you eat and how much you move. Now, while that might sound simple enough, the real magic lies in doing it right. It's not just about eating less, it's about eating smart and staying active. We don't want to just lose weight, we want to lose fat while preserving as much muscle as possible. Muscle is crucial for maintaining a healthy metabolism and overall strength. That's where the 5 keys to effective fat loss come in. These principles will help you achieve sustainable and healthy fat loss. Number 1, maintain that consistent energy deficit. Track your calories and ensure you're in a slight deficit to promote fat loss without sacrificing muscle. Second, incorporate progressive resistance training to hold on to that precious muscle mass. Strength training helps you build and maintain muscle, which is essential for a toned physique. Third, find your sweet spot for deficit size, too aggressive, and you risk muscle loss and metabolic adaptation. A moderate deficit is more sustainable and healthier in the long run. Fourth, prioritize protein intake. It helps maintain muscle mass and keeps you feeling fuller for longer. Aim for a balanced diet rich in lean proteins. And finally, don't forget about moderate cardio. It not only burns extra calories but also improves your cardiovascular health. Incorporate activities you enjoy to keep it fun and sustainable. Now let's talk about what you're putting into your body. The food you consume plays a crucial role in your overall health and well-being. It's not just about filling your stomach, it's about nourishing your body with the right nutrients. It's not just about hitting your macros, but also about the quality of the food you're eating. High-quality foods provide essential vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients that your body needs to function optimally. Focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and complex carbs. These foods are packed with the nutrients your body craves and can help improve your energy levels, mood, and overall health. These foods are not only packed with vitamins and minerals, but also tend to be more satiating, meaning they keep you feeling fuller for longer. This is particularly important when you're trying to manage your weight or maintain a healthy lifestyle. And that's key when you're in a calorie deficit. Eating nutrient-dense foods can help you stay satisfied and reduce the temptation to overeat, making it easier to stick to your dietary goals. Now let's address the elephant in the room: hyper-palatable foods. These are foods designed to be incredibly tasty and hard to resist. They're often high in sugar, fat, and salt, which can make them addictive. You know, those processed goodies loaded with sugar, fat, and salt that are engineered to be addictive. They can trigger cravings and make it difficult to control your eating habits. These foods can wreak havoc on your satiety signals, making it way too easy to overeat and sabotage your progress. They can lead to a cycle of cravings and overeating, which can be hard to break. By minimizing your intake of these foods, you'll reduce cravings and those dreaded binge rebound cycles. Instead, focus on healthier alternatives that can satisfy your cravings without derailing your progress. And hey, I'm not saying you have to give up your favorite treats altogether. It's all about balance and finding a way to enjoy your favorite foods without overindulging. Incorporating them mindfully and in moderation can actually help you stay on track long-term by preventing feelings of deprivation. Remember, a healthy diet is about sustainability and enjoyment, not restriction. Now let's talk about getting truly shredded. This isn't just about looking good at the beach or fitting into your favorite pair of jeans. It's about reaching a level of physical conditioning that is often reserved for professional athletes and fitness models. I'm talking about that next-level leanness, the kind you see on stage or in fitness magazines. These individuals have pushed their bodies to the absolute limit, showcasing muscle definition that seems almost unreal. We're talking about single-digit body fat percentages. This is where every muscle fiber is visible, and there's no room for error in your diet or training regimen. Achieving this level of leanness goes beyond just being beach-ready. It's a transformation that requires meticulous planning and execution. You have to understand the difference between looking good and looking extraordinary. It requires a different level of dedication, discipline, and understanding of how your body responds to extreme dieting. This isn't something you can achieve overnight. It takes months of hard work and sacrifice. The key difference between being lean and getting shredded lies in the consistency and duration of your dieting phase. You need to be prepared to stick to a strict diet plan for an extended period, often much longer than you might expect. You need to be prepared to maintain a significant calorie deficit for an extended period, and that's not something to take lightly. This means carefully monitoring your food intake and making sure you're eating the right balance of nutrients. It's important to understand that stubborn fat, those last few pounds that seem impossible to lose, is often largely determined by genetics. Some people may find it easier to shed these last bits of fat, while others may struggle despite their best efforts. But don't get discouraged, it will eventually come off with continued dieting. Persistence is key, and with the right mindset, you can achieve your goals. However, be aware that getting ultra lean can come with its own set of challenges. It's not just about the physical demands. The mental and emotional toll can be significant as well. You might experience increased hunger, fatigue, and even some muscle loss along the way. These are common side effects of pushing your body to such extremes. Mentally, it can be very demanding, requiring unwavering discipline and focus. You need to be prepared for the psychological challenges that come with such a rigorous fitness journey. So before you embark on this journey, make sure you're fully prepared for the commitment and potential downsides. It's a rewarding path, but it's not for the faint of heart. Ensure you have a solid plan, support system, and the right mindset to see it through to the end. Let's face it, one of the biggest challenges with fat loss is finding a plan you can actually stick to. Too often, people fall into the trap of chasing the perfect diet, the one that promises the fastest results with the least amount of effort. But here's the truth. The best diet is the one you can adhere to consistently over time. Instead of relying solely on willpower, which can be fleeting, focus on building sustainable habits. This is where the concept of choice architecture comes in. Essentially, you're strategically designing your environment to make healthy choices easier and unhealthy ones less appealing. For example, keep those tempting, calorie-dense foods out of sight and out of mind. Stock your fridge and pantry with healthy options that are readily available when hunger strikes. By making small changes to your environment, you can subconsciously nudge yourself towards better choices without having to exert constant willpower. Alright, you've put in the work, reached your goal weight, and now it's time for the real challenge, keeping it off long-term. Here's the thing. No single diet is inherently better than others when it comes to weight maintenance. The key differentiator is adherence. Successful weight maintainers share common habits. They practice cognitive restraint, meaning they're mindful of their food choices and portions without being overly restrictive. They weigh themselves regularly to catch any fluctuations early. They prioritize exercise as a lifestyle, not just a means to an end. Many also find that following structured programs or working with a coach provides them with the accountability and support they need to stay on track. But perhaps most importantly, they prioritize long-term goals over short-term gratification. They understand that true success isn't measured by a number on the scale, but by the sustainable habits they build and the healthy relationship they cultivate with food and their bodies. Now let's talk about supplements. While they can play a role in supporting your fat loss journey, it's important to manage expectations. Despite the marketing hype, fat burners aren't magic pills. While some ingredients show promise in theory, their real-world impact is often quite small. Caffeine, capsaicin, found in chili peppers, and ephedrine, which is often banned or restricted, are among the few with some evidence to support their use. However, even their effects are modest at best. Instead of relying on fat burners, focus on optimizing your nutrition, training, and sleep. That said, there are some supplements that can be useful during a fat loss phase. Fish oil, for example, is a great source of essential omega-3 fatty acids, which are important for overall health and may even aid in fat loss. Additionally, since you're consuming fewer calories, you may consider a multivitamin or vitamin D supplement to ensure you're meeting your micronutrient needs. So there you have it, guys. The science-backed blueprint to shred fat, preserve muscle, and achieve that lean physique you've always wanted. Remember, it's not about quick fixes or extreme measures, but about building sustainable habits that will serve you long after you reach your goal. Focus on consistency, listen to your body, and don't be afraid to seek guidance from qualified professionals. Now go out there, crush your goals, and remember, the journey to a healthier, fitter you starts today. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Stay tuned for more evidence-based fitness content coming your way soon.